last night's release of the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. The highly anticipated trailer was originally supposed to go live this morning at 9 a.m. But after a leak, Rockstar released the trailer last night. The game's going to debut in 2025 with more on what to expect from the latest installment in this blockbuster franchise. Yahoo Finance's Dan Howley, Chief Games Officer here, joins us now, our CGO. Dan, I just watched the trailer before the show, and maybe I just don't get the franchise, dare I say. I don't want to upset any gamers out there in the entire community, but I don't know. I'm behind the curve.
Might be upsetting Howley here.
I know.
I'm steaming and burning up right now, Brad. My God. No, it's look, I totally get it. But this is one of the biggest entertainment releases 2 years from now. I guess little more than a year from now, right? 2025, we don't know exactly when it's going to release. So far on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, that's a big point to make, just because it means that it's not going to launch on PC at first. So why is this such an important game? Well, let's just go over some of the numbers for the Grand Theft Auto franchise. This is from Take-Two's last earnings report. They say franchise-wide, they've sold 410 million units. So 410 million individual copies of games. For Grand Theft Auto 5, which came out, by the way, it'll be 12 years since the launch of Grand Theft Auto 5, when we get Grand Theft Auto 6 in 2025. That's 3 console generations that it's been across: the PlayStation 3, 4, 5, same thing with the Xbox. Grand Theft Auto 5, 190 million units sold. Continues to sell today. They have that spawned Grand Theft Auto Online, which is now a persistent online world where you can jump on and play with people wherever you want. That generates continuing revenue for Take-Two. I was speaking to some analysts and experts in gaming about what this kind of means. And, for the industry, it's going to be an absolutely massive bellwether. Is this the game that helps to continue to drive the idea of what gaming can be? Look, Grand Theft Auto 3 was probably the breakout hit. It was the first game to be like an open world style game where you can literally just go out and do whatever you want. 4 just expanded on that. 5 even more so. And now 6, where you're in what is basically Vice City, essentially Miami, Florida. You can see a lot of the game is making fun of the world around you. I don't know if you could tell from all the TikToks and ridiculous behavior, but it's a game that pokes fun at that. But look, it's expected to sell millions and millions of copies right out of the gate. I think the biggest thing here is the expectations. Whether or not it'll be a smash hit that Grand Theft Auto 5 is or was, that can sell so well for 12 years in gaming. That's bonkers, right? That doesn't make any sense for video games. Usually it's, a game does very well for a few months, a year, and then people will go back, maybe get them on sale, see some boosts here and there. Recently, Take-Two had said that, or reports came out that the most people were playing its other franchise, Rockstar Games' other franchise, Red Dead Redemption 2, since it launched, which is wild considering how long that's been out. But this is going to be just a ridiculous launch. I'm very excited, obviously. I can't wait to get my hands on it. But at the same time, as I said, it's been 12 years. Gaming's changed a lot. We didn't have Fortnite when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. We didn't have games along those lines, Roblox, where more people are jumping in. They want to be able to create in their games. So it'll be interesting to see if the formula holds up. I think it's going to, just from the hype for the trailer itself. Gamers get very excited about any little tidbits. This is one that's been around for we've been waiting for a while, and so the trailer gets a lot of play. We'll see, though, when it actually launches, what the full reception will be.
We will see. There's been a lot of hype. There's been endless rumors, even leaks over the last decade or so. There's so much anticipation for this game, so I'm sure it's going to be a hit one way or another, even though Brad's not too excited for it yet.
I mean, look, I had...
Did Dan convince you?
I mean, he convinced me, yeah. The success of the game, the numbers work out, the economics, unit economics, they're great on it, Dan. We know that. I even got flashbacks of that Alligator Man episode of Atlanta when I saw that huge reptile of a being making its way into what looked like a local bodega. So, I mean, it's going to be a fun game, no doubt. We'll see. But we'll see if the sales are, because you mentioned the consoles that this has been so popular on. Decades here now that we've seen this be a success.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll turn us into gamers.
Maybe.
You never know.
Maybe.
All right, Howley, we got to leave it there. Dan Howley, thanks so much.